We've all heard the saying, a man's home is his castle. I don't know who first said that, but it hasn't been true for a long time. Homes are the women's castles. We men get the garage. When we moved into our house 8 years ago, there were many things about it that weren't quite right. The trim was falling off, the stairs were crooked, the basement was prone to flooding, and the roof leaked. I left those problems for my wife to solve. I took on the garage. Being in no way handy with construction, I hired a man named Jeff Martin to bring the garage up to snuff. What you see here is a combination of Jeff's creativity and my money. It would have been fancier, but I ran out of money before Jeff ran out of creativity. As garages go, it has served us well. We have our family Thanksgiving dinners here. The turkey goes next to the motorcycle underneath the ceiling fan. The drinks on the workbench, the oyster dressing on the table saw. When the turkey needs sliced, my skill saw is within easy reach. Martha Stewart would be green with envy. I do more than serve meals in my garage. I sharpen lawnmower blades, patch bicycle tires for neighborhood children, make birdhouses, and take refuge when my wife is annoyed with me. The smartest thing I did when I built my garage was to have a gas furnace installed. That way, if my wife gets mad at me in winter, I still have a place to go. Houses have been around a long time. By comparison, garages are a relatively new invention. The first car was built in France in 1862. The first garage was constructed shortly after that. Garages are one thing that have gotten better with time. I grew up in a home that was built before cars were commonplace. The first owners of the house parked their horses in this barn. Whenever it snowed, my father parked our car in there. There was more car than barn. The end of the car always hung out like a plump person's behind in a too small pair of pants. That's a common problem with garages. We filled them with so many other things, there isn't room for our cars. My friend Bill Eddy hasn't had a car in his garage since 1999. There's nothing more pitiful than a man without a garage. There ought to be a charitable organization that builds garages for men who don't have them. I would rather be homeless than garageless. If I were homeless, I could live in my garage. The best organized garage in our town belongs to a man named Nick Scheffler. The screws are in the drawers labeled screws. The bolts are in the drawers labeled bolts. A man who labels his hardware drawers and sticks to them is a man who can be trusted. Though I said Nick has the neatest garage in our town, I don't know that for a fact because I didn't look in every garage. I tried, but some people are very private about their garages. I don't know what they're hiding in them, but it can't be good. When I was a little kid, Mr. Bolton down the street invited all the neighborhood children to his garage every Saturday night to show us Mickey Mouse cartoons. He set up folding chairs, taped a bed sheet to the back of the garage door, and showed reel after reel of cartoons. His wife stayed in the kitchen popping popcorn for us. That was when my love affair with garages began, and it has never abated. There are big garages and small garages, neat garages and messy ones. You can tell a lot about a man by the garage he keeps. My friend Bill Eddy is busy. He has way more important things to do than clean his garage. I, on the other hand, have way too much spare time.